Joe Thatcher here with Midwest Military Equipment out of Wash, Missouri. Behind me here is Michael from Georgia's new M1085A1R. This is a really sweet ride. We did a couple of upgrades before it gets shipped out to Atlanta next week. Just wanted to take a moment to kind of walk you around the truck, talk about it, talk about some of the things that we did, and just overall explain this truck. So this is a 1085A1R. Cool thing about the A1R is a C7 cat engine, Allison automatic transmission. And what's really unique about this particular truck is this is not only a 20-foot cargo bed variant, as you can see here, being the long wheelbase 1085, but this unit also has a factory hydraulic winch. So finding a 1085 with a hydraulic winch, we've only had one. And then finding a 1085A1R, this is the only one we've had. We've had over 100 A1R trucks, and to see a long wheelbase truck with a winch, pretty damn cool setup. So this thing's getting ready, like I said, to head down to Atlanta to the customer's hunting ranch. He asked us to perform a few upgrades. First and foremost, while we're standing here on the side of the vehicle, we've went ahead and upgraded the geared hubs, removed them, and added Eco Hub system. So what's unique about the Eco Hub system, it removes a factory 2-to-1 gear ratio. So the original hubs had a planetary 2-to-1 reduction. So your center differential is a 390 ratio, and then you were 2-to-1 reduction at the hub itself, giving you a final ratio of 780. So what these Eco Hubs do, which these have become very popular in the overlanding community, and we really like them on guys that are using the trucks recreationally. We're still hardcore highway gear guys on our trucks that are being used commercially and hauling a lot of weight. This particular customer is not going to be putting a lot of weight on the truck. They're just going to be using it around their hunting ranch. So he wanted to be able to have that better highway speed and also better drivability. So when you remove the 2-to-1 gear reduction hub itself, it helps quiet down the outside, because you do not have that planetary hub anymore at the wheel assembly itself. So on the front end, you don't get as much of that growling noise that you normally get, just comes natural with the planetary hub. And overall, it increases your top speed substantially. This truck will run like 80 miles an hour with the Eco Hub. So this thing definitely gets down and goes faster than you honestly want to be driving a truck this size. We don't recommend driving the trucks over 72 miles an hour. Which is the same as if we put highway gears in it. They're all about 72 miles an hour, but overall adds really nice to the drivability of the vehicle. All new CTIS wheel valves, reconditioned wheels, Goodyear MVT 395/85 R20 tires. On the rear of the truck, you'll see, being that this is an A1R, it has the extendable rear hitch. Another feature critical and only proprietary to the A1R is the taillights are actually recessed into the bed itself. So when the taillights are recessed into the bed, that's normally when you can tell it's a newer generation truck, more than likely an A1R. Winch fair lead, so the winch, it's a 17,000 pound hydraulic winch, and the fair lead on the rear, so this winch is reversible, so you can pull front and rear. When we get around to the front of the vehicle, you'll be able to see so. Not really a whole lot else on the backside. This truck is actually it has like under 200 original miles, which is pretty unheard of. We updated all the lighting to new truck light LED, went through the drivetrain as all of our trucks, adjust the brakes, new differential fluid, new geared hub fluid, but we then deleted the gear hubs, new batteries, made sure the winch functions, all new filters and fluids on the engine, all new fuel lines. And then this truck, we actually, believe it or not, just touched up. The paint on it was in really phenomenal condition whenever we got it. This right here is a hydraulic reservoir. So any of the trucks that you see that have like material handling cranes or factory equipped winch are going to have this reservoir located here on the driver's side. Being that this is an A1R, it has the upgraded cab entry handles along with the upgraded pull handles. Inside of the interior, we refinished the door panels in a textured black finish, all new cranks, winders, all new door weather stripping. Seats have been reupholstered black. This has got our MME stereo and AC system. So with that system, it's a Bluetooth AM, FM radio. Gives you 6 auxiliary switches, 2 USB ports, and 1 SIG port. Sits right down in the factory, or in front of the factory heater location. Just a very nice product. Those, when we install them in trucks or when we offer them shipped directly to your door, they come in a textured black powder coat. Kind of matches the rest of the interior finishes that we do on all of our vehicles in our inventory. So overall, turned out very, very nice. Walking over to the front of the vehicle, you can go ahead and see the new truck light LED lighting everywhere on it. AC condenser for the AC kit is mounted up underneath the front bumper. This particular customer requested a rigid LED light bar to be added to the vehicle, so we've added a 50-inch rigid LED light bar up above. That's controlled on one of the 6 auxiliary switches located on the AC console itself. Over here on the lower portion of the front bumper, you can see truck light LED front turn signal light, truck light LED headlights, and then this is actually where the forward-facing fare lead is. So that's for the winch control, as we talked about earlier in the video, that can pull from front or rear. Opening up the passenger side door of the vehicle, you can see once again refinished door panels, refinished dash panels, and reupholstered seats. Being that this is an A1R, it has a factory roof insulation that some of the later A1s and all the A1Rs had. It's in excellent condition. Overall, just a very, very nice, clean truck. So we're getting ready to ship this thing out on Tuesday. Hopefully another happy delivery. It's rolling out on one of our own company trucks. So if you're looking for any military vehicles in general, whether it be a Stewart Stevenson truck, BAE, Oshkosh, or a Humvee, or any type of tracked equipment, we stock over 200 different tracked military vehicles and wheeled military vehicles, along with all the parts to support them. So please be sure to check us out online at midwestmilitaryequipment.com or give us a call at 636-900-9046. Thanks for watching.